Hey people, I am live. It is Wednesday, 7 p.m. or almost. A chilly 8 degrees. The temperature has dropped a bit since the afternoon. It's currently not raining, but it was raining sort of on and off all day. And it is November the 5th, I think. So welcome all to the Wednesday evening, a dark, dreary hump day evening, I guess you could say. Hey, John Nicholson. Hello, hello. Hello, Leo Chung. Hello, Vivian Johnson. What's up, Cam? Hello, Zach and Lena. Divyesh, hello. Gertij. Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Yvonne Atherton. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing all right. Hello, Jacques. Hello, Jenny. I got something on my face. What might that be? Hello, Jada. How you doing? And 2 points to anyone who knows what we're looking at right across the street here. Hey, Ziggy, hello. I'm on the east side, Gerrard Street at Jarvis. Hello, Bodie. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Lisa. Too easy. I think I've shown this enough times now, right? I think everyone kind of has figured out why this place is noteworthy. Alright, we're going to get moving in a minute. Phil from Connecticut, hello. Well, it's the infamous Hooker Harveys, but you all knew that, right? Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's colder than I thought. It was kind of mildish this afternoon, right? Or even in the morning, it was fairly mild. All of a sudden, it feels quite chilly now. So let's hope I don't get rained on. That's been a familiar sentiment in recent streams, right? That might be why you're feeling a bit chilly, Lisa, maybe. Hello, Jillian. I was planning on streaming a bit earlier today to catch some of the remaining daylight, but then it was still raining. So I was like, well, I don't want to go out in the rain, so I just waited. I looked at the hourly forecast, even though that's not the most reliable thing, but I looked at it. And it seemed like 7 p.m. was probably the earliest time I could start without getting guaranteed to be rained on. Hey, First Last, hello. Hello, Joseph. Mr. Majestic. Greg Keating, hello. Good evening. No worries, first last. Gotta keep your eyes on the road. Hello, Grandrew. How you doing? So I think I'm going to head west. Maybe I'll take a little detour through the U of T campus. It's always nice in the fall, right? Maybe make my way up to Bloor Street. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to head west for a while anyway, and then I'll eventually turn around at some point. Hey, WMD, how you doing? Picard, what's up? Yeah, apparently, Lisa, this is going to be a permanent thing for a lot of channels, if not all of them eventually. This will just be the new normal, from what I've been hearing. It's just slowly infecting one channel after another. So you'll probably be seeing more of this on other channels if that's the case. Hey, Peter Bradfield, hello. Alex, what's up? I mean, before it happened to me and then it went back to normal, right? So I just assumed that would be the case again this time, but it's been weeks now. It's still like this. Hey, just Smitty. I think in your settings, you might be able to change how your name appears to change it back to, you know, the name that you prefer, that you had before. It might be worth looking into anyway to see if you can do that. I'm not sure. I don't have to do that. My handle is the same as my on-screen name. It's exactly the same, so it doesn't affect me. Some other people also have the same name, I noticed. Oh yeah, I guess you have to hope it's not already taken. Yeah, that's right. If it's not taken, you can probably do it. If it's taken, I guess you have to alter it a little bit. So Phil did it. Phil from Connecticut did it. So yeah, maybe you can all look into that. Power bank is annoying the hell out of me here. Hey Jake, hello. You're out of luck, Jenny? Huh. Yeah, I guess Lisa would be taken about 1 million times, right? Howard Charco. Yeah, it's annoying you can't just have a regular display name, right? I mean, it's you, you're Lisa. You should be able to just be Lisa. It seems pretty stupid that you can't just be Lisa if that's what you want to be. In the chat, right? Hey Modano, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's cold wind out here too. It's feeling almost wintry, not gonna lie. It feels a bit wintry out here right now. I never noticed this before, this art on here. Punch Buggy Blue. Punch Bluggy Boo, I guess is what I was gonna say. Hey, Tavain, hello. Yeah, I only just noticed that right now. I've walked past here dozens and dozens of times. Audio. Well, these guys are feeling a lot more comfortable now, I think, right? Coming into their own now, their element. Definitely some of the weirdest. The ones up at Yonge and Eglinton, there's some few condo art in that area that's really weird too. I've shown those before. They look like monsters from the Dr. Seuss universe or something. We're at Bay Street. Let's go up Bay for a bit. So this place actually reopening. I was kind of skeptical if that was the case. It looks like it actually is going to reopen though. I thought it was one of those, we're closed for renovations, and then they never reopen, you know? Seems like they're doing something in there. Jason Morris. We'll get them next year, right? Hello, meow. Yeah, the city's been pretty downbeat, I guess you could say. But otherwise, life is normal in the city. Hey, Calazin, you're back. Welcome back to the stream. Ontario Northland bus. Holy wind. Martin Van Owen is in the chat with a $5 super sticker. Thank you. Welcome, Martin, and cheers to the support. Much appreciated, Martin Van Owen. Thank you very kindly. Enjoy the chilly walk around Toronto tonight. I got several layers on right now. I have a t-shirt, I have a long sleeve shirt on top of the t-shirt, I have a hoodie, and then I have a light jacket on top of the hoodie, so and I have a glove on my gimbal holding hand. That guy just walked past me wearing a t-shirt and shorts. Did you see that? T-shirt and shorts, people. Looks like he was delivering something, so maybe he was just outside for a brief amount of time. Hello, would like to sleep. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my battery also. I have a feeling it's going to be dropping a lot faster tonight, even with my power bank. So we're going up the Bay Street Canyon here. Lots of food delivery from Nando's here. Holy moly. Popular spot. I've never actually had anything from Nando's before. I wonder if there's anything someone like me would like here. Garlic bread, I like that. Hey, Neil Swan, hello. Ken Lan, what's up? Hello, Jacqueline. What is this place? Got some funky 1960s style furniture in here. It's just a condo lobby by the looks of it. Hey, Robert Brunn, hello. And hello, Tiana. Trying to plug in my power bank. Doesn't want to plug in. It's very annoying. There we go. Hello, Chris G. Janice Pike and Rick, what's up, what's up? Okay, Music Man, we'll move away from you. What's up, Kevin, our Toronto's Rock music guy? It is cold. I'm not really digging it, to be honest. Not digging it, man. Wasn't it just a month ago people were still enjoying summer-like temperatures? I seem to remember something like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a drag, admittedly, even for us lifelong Canadians when winter comes. Some people like it, you know, some people look forward to it, some people are into it. Maybe I was when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. Just something you gotta grin and bear it. At least in Toronto we don't get it as bad as most other places, right? What's up? Hey, 315 Tricky, Billy T. Hello, Christos. Jennifer Haley, hello. Christina. Yeah, Toronto and Boston both get some somewhat similar winter, I guess. Maybe Boston gets more of those big snowstorms than Toronto does, though. The nor'easters. Toronto doesn't usually get affected by those too much. Maybe just peripherally. Boston is indeed I don't know if I'd call it a college town, since it's a pretty big city. Even without the colleges, it would still be a major city, right? But I get what you're saying, though. You do associate Boston with all the colleges, universities, and all that. I think of a college town more of like a smaller city where the university just dominates the entire place. And without it, it would be nothing, you know? But speaking of universities, we're heading to the University of Toronto. We're almost on the edge of the campus here, so I'm going to take a walk through some of that. We'll take a look. I think U of T, where we're about to walk through, sort of the Canadian equivalent of what would be an Ivy League school in the States. We don't have an Ivy League in Canada, but U of T is sort of similar in its reputation and all that sort of stuff. It's a public university, though. It's not a private university. Alright, let's see where this walkway goes. Hey Scott, hello. St. Michael's College. This is one of the affiliated colleges within the University of Toronto. There's like a bunch of them, all affiliated together. Yeah, McGill also. U of T and McGill are sort of like the two old Eastern universities that are large and highly regarded and all that. But I think in most rankings now, U of T is ahead of McGill, if you believe in that sort of thing. But I love walking through all these walkways and stuff on campus here. I always discover new ones every time, you know, because there's so many, like courtyards and parkettes and everything all linked together. These walkways, and got student centers and libraries all over the place. I went to some little rinky-dink liberal arts university no one's ever heard of in my hometown, called Nipissing University. It's just a fairly new, like, it was established in the 1960s, affiliated with another university, but then it got its own charter in the 1990s. It's a mostly undergraduate university. There's some masters and maybe one or two PhD programs, but not much beyond that. It's mainly known for its teachers' college. I just went there because it was where I lived, and I was like, okay, I'll just stay here in my hometown and go to this school because it's here. Hey, War Walker, 60s Freak, hello. And Alan K, what's up? $3. Happy Humpty Dumpty Day. All right, I was thinking chips for a second. I was like, is there some special on Humpty Dumpty chips or something? But then I got it. I got it, Alan. Thank you very kindly, Alan K. Happy Humpty Dumpty Day. So this is the Victoria University part of the campus. Yeah, look at that. How nice is that? It's all very leafy and old. I think this university dates back to the early 1800s. Oh, I'm feeling some raindrops. No. Oh no. Well, I do have my umbrella. Hey, West Coast Walker, welcome to the stream. Are you in San Francisco now or in Vancouver? I thought I saw some San Francisco content coming from you recently. There are some buildings around the campus here that are, you know, quote unquote haunted. Oh, you released some older San Fran videos, okay.
Then you fucking competition call again. And then come here again.
I have no idea what that message is all about. BCB whatever whatever. I cannot comprehend that. Hey, Prince Dilemma. my average daily step count. I don't know, maybe 10K on average, maybe, but there are days when I'll hit like 25K and even 30K on a really busy day of walking. At least 10K though, maybe even closer to 15. 15 is usually my goal for the day. I don't always hit that though. Alright, we're cutting through the park. There's more of the campus on the other side. Hey, would like to sleep. $5. Thank you very kindly. I would like to sleep if I can find some light here. There I am. Much appreciated. Cheers to the support. Hope you enjoy the walk tonight. My hair is looking kind of wild, I just noticed. Guess I'm cultivating a wild man look now. I haven't shaved in like a week. Isn't November the month when everyone grows a beard? Movember or whatever? Museum subway station? Hey, Kurt D, hello. It looks like I styled my hair. I guarantee I did not do that. It's just getting long enough now that it starts to go a little wild, depending on the conditions of the day. Well, at first I was too lazy, Jenny, but then after a few days I was like, maybe I'll just let it grow. I haven't done that in a while, right? I haven't bearded out for a while. A couple years maybe, I don't know. I don't know, it's like a bit of a Neanderthal look maybe. Ah, so much weird lighting here. Whoa, spooky. Alright, enough of that. What did I do today? I was a lazy bum most of the day. Because of the weather. Hey, crikey, hello, hello. It looks like the rain is not really intensifying. It's sort of dying off already, so that's good. Nine more years. What was I doing 9 years ago? It seems like that's just like a blink of an eye ago, you know, 9 years. Hello, Jefferson and Patrick the Coolest Fan. And hello, Ramil. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I did the math, yeah. That was before I was doing the walking thing on YouTube, but I already did have my channel 9 years ago. The Ken Continuum was a channel with a different sort of videos on it. Those weird talking, ranting type videos. But I only did those for a little while during 2015, and then I stopped. So I wasn't doing anything YouTube related in 2016. My channel was just dormant. And then in 2018 I started it up again with the walking. We are now on Hoskin on the U of T campus here. There's Trinity College. Looking back towards the park. Well, I know that, Jenny. I was just saying 9 years just goes by in the blink of an eye, so you'll be retired before you know it, is what I was getting at, because 9 years ago just feels like yesterday. To me, anyway. Once you get up in age a bit, right? The years just fly by like weeks or months, maybe. Walking towards Soldiers Tower. Hey, Nav and Dat. Cheers. Yeah, so far it's not so bad. A bit chilly for my liking, but I'm adjusting. Mr. Adam's Apple, hello. You retire soon, huh? A year, wowee. They must have pretty big channels if they can do that sort of thing, Christina, at such a young age. I mean, some people just get lucky. Their channel appeals to a certain niche or demographic, and it blows up, and then next thing you know, they're making bank, right? And they can afford to move to a nice condo in downtown Toronto when they're like 23 years old. Dan Harmson, hello. Looks like there's spotlights over there or something. What is that? Oh, it's just light coming from the street lights. Ooh, look at the moon. Hey, Trans-Canada. But oftentimes those channels can't sustain themselves, and they start to, you know, go down the tubes maybe after a few years in some cases. Sometimes it's a short-lived success story with YouTube. Especially if it's like a flash in the pan type of content or something. Something that just blows up and becomes really popular, and then a few years later it's yesterday's news. Hey, Alicia Lewis. Hey, Phuket Walk. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just rambling about YouTube and stuff. It's good to see you. Hope all is well. Oops. Thought I was going to get run over there for a second. We are kind of in the heart of the U of T campus right now. Hey, Ernest Fulford, good evening. Oh, Alicia, that's right. Well, I'm sure I'll be doing a walk or a stream through the Midtown Young Eglinton area before too long. So you're more than welcome to jump out from behind a tree or a mailbox or something. Because yeah, I'd like to get that from you. It's just like a runner's group here. But thank you once again, Alicia, for being so thoughtful. Hello, YouTube.
Wow. That's if you have family at home. Yeah.
So this is reported to be haunted, right? King's College here. There's a whole haunting story about that building. Of course, we're not at Halloween anymore, so it's not as much fun to talk about that stuff now. Hello, Harjot. Does this go all the way across here? I never noticed this walkway here before. No, it doesn't go across. It goes around the bend here. Hey, Ruben, hello. Hello, Jollykins. So dark, it's kind of hard to, like, this walkway kind of blends in with the grass in some spots where there's not enough lighting. Yeah, it's still windy. I mean, it's not gusting at the moment, but definitely a breezy night. I don't know if I'll see Johnny tomorrow. We don't have any plans to see each other, but anything's possible. What's tomorrow? Thursday, right? Tomorrow's his birthday, right? Tomorrow's his birthday. I see what you're getting at there. I see what you're getting at, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get to see him tomorrow or not. I'm sure he'll be streaming. So if he's downtown, it's possible. It's possible. Johnny's turning the big 45. Check out the sky. Hello, love vids. Here's Convocation Hall. I think that's what it is. Let's get that awesome shot looking straight south down King's College Road. I don't know if they had any idea when they were building the CN Tower that it would line up perfectly with this view looking south from here, but it worked out that way. I doubt it was anything they're even thinking of at all, to be honest. I don't think Toronto plans itself that well usually, but look at that. Some cities sort of plan these things out, you know, but Toronto just sort of makes it up as it goes along. I think the way they build the city. Hey, KLE, hello, hello. I'll just say Clue 1. Hello, Clue 1. Get to the tower. Get to the tower. And looking that way. Yeah, I can't get enough of this spot, you know. Every time I'm here, it sort of just blows me away just how awesome it all is. My phone is not the best at capturing the moon. It just looks like a big glowy blob. I don't know if I can get like the real sphere of the moon or not. There we go. A little bit. That's how it really looks. Now it just looks like a big blob of light. I thought it was the Capitol building. The Capitol in DC. No building can be taller than the top of the dome of the Capitol. Because I think the Washington Monument is over 500 feet tall. That would be like skyscraper height. And there are no skyscrapers in Washington within DC itself, anyway. And we got over 300 people watching already. That's awesome to see. Thanks, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the walk around tonight. If you're new by chance or not new and you haven't subscribed yet, just a little reminder that, you know, it's painless and relatively effortless to hit that subscribe button. It would just be a cool thing to do. It does help the channel. View count is more important than subscriber count, to be honest, but subscriber count, you know, is an important thing. Can't deny it, really. I'd rather have more than less, as would every YouTuber. Hey, Van Gambler, hello. Well, I think that'll definitely help, Jillian. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I think I can hit 30K. To be honest though, there are some channels that have like, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers, but get less views than channels with a fraction of the number of subscribers. Sometimes subscriber count does not equal views, especially if it's an older channel that's just sort of there. And a lot of people tend not to unsubscribe to a channel that they've subscribed to in the past. They might not even watch that channel anymore at all, but they're still subscribed to it. I'm sure there are a lot of people subscribed to my channel that don't even watch my videos at all anymore. That's just how it goes. And oftentimes, just a small fraction of the people who do watch my videos regularly are subscribed to the channel, which is also a thing. So I just like to remind people who do watch my videos regularly that, you know, you might as well subscribe if you're already a regular viewer. Doesn't really change anything. Got some really awesome buildings tucked in here. You can sort of make out the colors here, right? You can see those red leaves there. Yes, we're still walking through the U of T campus. It just goes on and on. It's huge. I think like 70,000 students attend just this St. George campus here that we're walking through. And there are two other campuses, suburban campuses, that have a lot more students. Satellite campuses. See how far back some of these people go here. Vice Chancellor from 1881 to 1900. The tunnel from Ainsley to Victoria College. I think I walked through there earlier. I walked through that arched tunnel thing leading into the courtyard in front of Victoria College a little while ago. If that's the tunnel you're talking about, maybe there's another tunnel. I don't know. Hey, our gang, the Little Rascals. I'm doing all right. Yeah, most of the trees still have their leaves. I mean, lots of leaves are on the ground, obviously, but the trees still look pretty full of leaves. Some of them are still pretty green, too. Lots of green leaves still. Have I ever watched Community? Have I ever watched Community? Well, let me show you something. Have I ever watched Community, you ask? Let me see. I'm trying to get this on here. There we go. What do you think? There's the giant turkey. That is the Robarts Library. Community is an awesome sitcom that ran from 2009 to, I don't know, 2016 or something like that. 2015, 2016. It has 6 seasons anyway. 6 seasons, and supposedly a movie is coming. That was like a running joke on the show where they go 6 seasons in a movie. Well, they did the 6 seasons, now they still have to do the movie. It's so funny. It's on Pluto TV. They added it to Pluto TV recently, so you can watch the whole show on there for free. It's just a really extremely well written, funny sitcom based in a community college, sort of like a lower tier community college with a bunch of misfits, basically. Yeah, I heard about those tunnels at Carleton, yeah. My sister went to Carleton. That's where Melissa went. Hey, B-Banger, hello. They're making, yeah, they're making those Beatles movies as we speak, I think, or they're about to start. They're about to go into production if they haven't already. They've got, you know, the cast and all that, I think, all figured out. Hey, Carl Roth, hello. How's your digestive system doing tonight? Hope it's doing okay. My favorite TV shows these days, I don't really have a really favorite show the way I used to. I just have a bunch of shows that I watch, but I'm not like really crazy about any of them, to be honest. They're just okay. They're just like, yeah, this is okay enough to watch. I think Community was the last show that I was actually really into, where I was like excited to watch it every week.
They're so slippery. I feel like I'm gonna flash it.
I mean, there are some good shows. Don't get me wrong. There's some good shows that are on streaming services and all that sort of thing, right? That I've been watching. I guess I got pretty into Severance. I watched all of that in a big binge session, so I must have liked it. We're going up St. George. It's on Pluto TV, Christina. It's like a free app you can download. It also has a website if you want to use your computer. Pluto TV. You can just watch it on your desktop, or you can download an app on your device or your streaming box, whatever streaming box you use. I have Apple TV. Or even the Samsung TV app store, you can download it from there. Probably other smart TVs too. Yeah, it's free. There's a paid version, but the free version you can watch pretty much anything you want. There's ads though, so yeah, as long as you don't mind watching commercials. Hey, Wayne McKay, hello. Yeah, I have that movie, Wayne. I watched it a long time ago when I was just like I don't know, near the end of high school. I think I watched it for the first time, and then I just recently rewatched it. I downloaded it because I hadn't watched it since then, and I enjoyed it all over again. Yeah, Pluto TV is awesome. It has a lot of older shows, so you can just click through. It's like watching old-fashioned TV. It just has a big list of shows that are all streaming live, and there's also a on-demand section too if you want to watch them that way. Alright, we're on Bloor. Here's the Beta Shoe Museum. So we just left the U of T campus. We're sort of still on the edge of it here. We're still basically in U of T land, more or less, but yeah, you're not going to find many new things on Pluto TV. Maybe a few movies. They have like movies also on there. And some reality type shows that maybe are newer. But most of the sitcoms or dramas are mostly older shows. Some are like really old, you know, from the 50s and stuff like that. And it's free, yes, it is free. For the basic version, it's free. Hey, Sal Smith, hello. Chris Mills. That's right. I started the stream at Hooker Harvey's. For those who know, you know. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Plex TV. A lot of these apps have a live TV section now. A lot of them do, that are similar to Pluto TV. I think Pluto TV is the best one though, because there's actual good shows on there. A lot of the channels on these other live channel streaming grids that you see, like on Plex, a lot of it is just a bunch of crap that's barely even worth watching. But Pluto TV is actual good shows, you know, you can watch. Yeah, IPTV is another way to do it. Hey, Maria's Turtle. Crossing Spadina, coming into the Annex. That cyclist didn't want to give the turning car the right of way. He did have a green light, but that car was clearly in the process of turning. He should have went around the other side of the car to avoid a near collision maybe, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Hey Saika, hello. Oh, you mean Kuma Monster? Yeah, I've been noticing his streams from Japan, yeah. Hey, John O'Meara, hello. now that I've been walking for a while, I think I've sort of adjusted to the temperature. I don't feel as cold anymore. Hello, the color purple. I'm not sure what the temperature is here now. Maybe around 7 or something. At least it's not raining. We're walking through the Annex on Bloor Street, Bloor West, heading west. Hey, Brewmaster, how you doing? Watching from much warmer South Florida. What's happening at BMV Books tonight? Are they closed? Yeah, they're already closed. Okay. Oh, they're open late Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. I think they used to be open late every night at one time. But now just Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Would I ever visit Florida? Well, maybe. I have never been, but not like opposed to the idea of visiting Florida sometime before I die. It's quite possible. It's never been high on my list of places I wanted to go, but I don't know, Miami is sort of a interesting city. Hey, Agape, hello. Yeah, Seekers, yeah, that's a cool bookstore. My mouth doesn't want to work. That's a cool bookstore, is what I'm trying to say. Thanks, John O'Meara. Right, hit all the buttons, do all the things, like, share, subscribe, yada yada yada. If you haven't already done all that stuff, now is your chance. Pretty lively in the Annex tonight. I mean, it's usually lively here on most nights. How was the root beer? Yeah, I got the mug root beer. So I'm all mugged up. I also got a Red Baron 4-cheese pizza, which I still have in the freezer. And the Dr. Oetker pizzas were on sale, so I got a few of those too. Yeah, I always grab those when they're on sale, like $3.40 something cents they were. So I'm like, hell yeah. Hello, Kevin, watching from New Zealand. Welcome to Toronto. I think you know. Actually, sometimes I mix it up, Jenny. Sometimes I mix it up. I'll get a couple spinach ones, but then I might also get a vegetable. There's a veggie one, right? I might grab one of those too. And sometimes I'll grab the cheese one. I like that. But the spinach ones are my favorite. Same with the Irresistibles brand at Metro. I always get the spinach ones there. And they're on sale all the time too. I don't find that, Carl. I like them just as they are. I don't like when it's too cheesy. Like even some of the 4 cheese pizzas are too gooey for my liking. I have to try them out. If they're too gooey, I'm not into it. I like cheese, but only, you know, to a certain extent. I've never tried a marshmallow chocolate pizza. I don't think I want to. It just seems wrong to me. That's just not right. Alright, we're at Bloor and Bathurst. I just turned south down Bloor here. Now it's somebody inside of a bar or something. Not sure what they're shouting about. There's the Honest Ed's redevelopment across the street. Things are okay in Toronto. I mean, to me they seem same as always, you know. It's just getting colder now. All the summer fun has come to an end. Won't be as many festivals and that sort of thing. I mean, I've always enjoyed living here. I know some people like to gripe about it constantly, but I think they gripe about anywhere where they happen to be living. I think that's just how some people are. They just gripe no matter what. Hey, Bill Chow. Maybe I'll try that one with my crummy karaoke, Jenny. Cheers, Bill. I hope you get out of there soon, William. Get back home. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, a bit quieter here as we go down Bathurst. I heard they're starting work on the new priority streetcar lanes. We're going to be along here from Bloor down to the lakeshore. Hey, cheers, Phuket Walk. Have a good one. Hope to see you in my next one. And good evening, Randy Ruck. Guy wasn't looking where he was going. We're at Harboard. There's Krispy Kreme. That was one of the first locations, I think, to pop up in the city, at least near downtown. What is the 49 there? Vape 49 beer? And you can get your keys cut. Hello, Elvin, welcome. South down Bathurst. Not the most interesting street to walk down along this part, but I had to go south at some point. Hey, funny dog, hello. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make it all the way down to the Bathurst Street Bridge, but that is an awesome spot. Probably my favorite part of Bathurst Street. Let me use this for a second. I do power bank things. There we go. Nice little neighborhood corner store there. So the city was looking into allowing corner stores to start opening up in old established neighborhoods again like they used to, you know, decades ago. But then a lot of those old stores closed down and new ones were not allowed to open after the old ones closed down. They were grandfathered in. So all these old neighborhood corner stores just started disappearing gradually over the years. And the city wanted to make it possible for them to open up again, right? In all these old neighborhoods ringing downtown. It just, to me, it's a no-brainer. But so many people were against it. All these people were speaking against it, neighborhood like NIMBYs and all that sort of thing. And they totally killed it. Like, city council was not able to go forward with it due to all the opposition, right? So stupid to me. For such lame brain reasons too, they had against it.
Now he thinks I thought you were cool.
Hey, math doctor, hello. My power bank is not cooperating with me. There we go. No, they just think that a corner store in the middle of their old residential area will bring in some unsavory element or something. It's like stupid NIMBY reasons like that, right? Or bring their property values down, or yada 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 yada. These are like little independently owned, family run businesses. Well, the power bank works, it's just this cord. The cord is getting worn out. All the best neighborhoods in Toronto are the old neighborhoods that still have that sort of stuff. Where those old corner stores are still there. Or the corner, like, pizza place or whatever the case may be. Like Badi Ollie's. People are even complaining about that. People who live near there. One of the most popular pizza places in the city. A lot of people live around there. Wish it wasn't even there, right? They say, oh, it brings people. Tourists go there. It has an international reputation and tourists go there to have the pizza. In our neighborhood, we don't want that. they're literally against it, right? Why are they living in the core of a city? Why? Sounds like they don't even want to take in what makes a city interesting. Alright, we're at college. That's right, funny dog. Hello, Liz. Happy Wednesday. I'm at college in Bathurst right now. There's Sneaky D's across the street. Happening at Sneaky D's tonight. Hello, Jeffrey, all the way from almost Galveston, Texas. Almost, but not quite. We have a regular viewer who lives in Houston, although I haven't seen her tonight in the chat. But that's not too far away from Galveston. I live north of here. Actually, I live east of here. East and a bit south. The Cineforum. Just some guy's apartment, basically, where he screens movies. Usually weird, obscure movies, or hard to find movies. Is that right? Taller Cranston, that's interesting. Hey, South Coast. Lots of drunken nights at Sneaky D's. Yeah, you and about a million other people, right? I think that Firehouse Subs is fairly new. I haven't been there in ages, though, to Sneaky D's. Last time I was there, though, I did have the nachos, but that was years ago. Hello, Harika. And Lorraine McLean, welcome. I'm not going to wait for this light. Some kind of neat art here. Showing the neighborhood, basically. Hello. Walking past Toronto Western Hospital. They're building a big addition to it right now. That was a friendly guy. They got a funeral home directly across the street from the hospital. I don't know if that really reflects super positively on the hospital. I guess it's a pretty good arrangement for the funeral home, though. I don't know. Hey, Drew Costin. I hope you're doing well, Drew. Alright, I just turned on to Dundas. So I walked down Queen during my last stream. A bit of it anyway. So this time we'll do Dundas. Kenny does Dundas. This is the non-X-rated version for YouTube. Hello, Mo. Hope you're doing good today. Got that wind kicking up again. Is that right, Peter? Yeah? I've never really noticed it here, to be honest. Maybe it's common here too. Hello, KT. What's up? The tower, it's doing its thing, towering over everything. Hey, crying hippie, hello. We had lots of rain earlier. Hopefully it's done for now. Doesn't look like rain clouds. Kind of white, fluffy looking clouds. Gonna go for a rip. That's a very Canadian expression, right? This is a good restaurant here if you are the type who likes vegetarian food. It seems to be closed right now. Alright, we're going back eastward now. This building is still looking like hell. Half of it fell over. The top half leaned out and fell down onto the sidewalk here. And it's been like this ever since. Big wreck. Yeah, this is a big wreck. But that was a band, if anyone remembers that band. I guess they're still playing. Alright, Kensington Market right over here. It's Augusta Avenue. Got all the markers welcoming you into Kensington with the cat on top of the globe there. At the Imperial November the 10th. Is that place supposed to be closing down soon? I heard it's closing very soon. Thank you, Vivian. That's right. Just as Vivian said there, do all the things, hit all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can catch streams regularly every other day lately. I've been streaming during the week anyway, every other day, and I post pre-recorded videos on the days that I don't stream. So every day it's either a stream or a pre-recorded video. So yeah, lots of content to watch if you're into these walking around Toronto type videos or streams. And sometimes I venture out to other cities. So yeah, lots of wandering around basically, if you find that entertaining. It would be awesome to have you as a regular viewer if you're not already. This is Kensington Avenue. I did a walk through Kensington Market just a little while ago. A pre-recorded video walk. Yeah, the Imperial is closing because that whole block is going to be redeveloped. That also includes my Burrito Boys.
Yeah, we couldn't.
Yeah, I always say Kensington Market, emphasis on the Ken. You see a lot of these zombie payphones here. This one doesn't even have a phone in it anymore at all. But there's a lot of these zombie payphones all around the city now. Some still have a phone in them that hasn't worked in like 20 years. Some still have a working phone in them, but they look like you don't want to touch it without a hazmat suit. So they probably don't get much use. Yeah, it's very different than Kensington and Philadelphia. This one is a sort of a bohemian neighborhood. Very popular with tourists and locals. Hey, Pianola Enterprises, greetings. Once again, glad you could make the stream or check it out again tonight. Hello, Ferdy. We're at Spadina and Dundas. Chinatown all around us here. Up and down Spadina and along Dundas. Last time I walked through here was along Spadina though. So this time I'll walk along Dundas. Well, I think they cost like a dollar now, a loonie. I think the last time I used a payphone, though, that I can remember was probably over 15 years ago. And I think it was around 50 cents at that time. Close enough, B-Banger, close enough. It's not the year I was born, but maybe I'll just let everyone try to figure out the real year I was born. For those who don't already know, some people know.
Oh, yeah.
I never used a phone card. I remember them, but I never used one myself. I just never had any reason to even have one or need to use one. I don't know. What year do you think I was born? I don't know. How old is this old coot here? Ooh. My beard is probably aging me a bit right now. I definitely look younger without it. Keep my eyes out for another payphone. I want to see how much they are. I think they're $1. It was a very good year. Hey, Drew joined Metropolis tier. Thank you, Alan K, and thank you, Drew, for becoming a Metropolis dweller. Thank you, Vivian, also. All right, cheers, Drew. Thank you very kindly for joining the ranks of Metropolis dwellers. Much appreciated. Well, some of you were right, because some of you already know what year I was born. Some of you were pretty close, but some of you were way off. So thank you to those who were way off. Oh, Grandrew, well, welcome. I'm glad you're following your mom's example. Hello, Derek Van Horst, or Vanderhorst, I should say. I have to tend to the power bank again. It's not the best place to do this. I'm on the edge of a garbage bin here. One wrong move and everything would fall right in there. Looks like a lot of people are coming out of the gallery here. What was going on? Oh, it's free. It's Wednesday night, so it's free at the gallery on Wednesdays, Wednesday evenings. That's why it's so busy.
I know, but then I still want to take a streetcar.
Hey, Sam Ronald, hello. Yeah, I still haven't noticed another payphone. I know there's some around here, along Dundas even. Up ahead, I think there's another zombie one. Yeah, it's definitely because it's free at the gallery tonight. That's why it was so busy. There's this 9-foot tall woman. This is where I come up to. I come up to there. I come up to her waistband, basically. Hello, Lux84. a bit awkward, yeah. It's become a trend recently for cities around the world to erect a big statue of a tall woman. I noticed this is a thing. It's becoming a popular thing. I think New York has one in Times Square. Some other cities have one. Now Toronto has one. Thanks, baby Grinch. Yeah, I'm younger than Kiefer Sutherland, I will say that. I'm younger than that guy. Got the cop shop. You'll never get me, copper, see? Smells like sewage here, even with the cold weather. Imagine what it would have smelled like in the hot, humid summer at this spot. Oh, hey, how's it going?
They told me you were close.
I am close. I am so close that we're touching. Yeah.
I just finished my stream, but first time with this thing.
Oh yeah, which one is that? The brand new one?
Pixel 10.
Pixel. Okay.
So no more iPhone glares at night.
Oh,
from
so
the lights.
okay, so
It
that
actually
works.
looks pretty fucking stellar.
That works better. Yeah.
It looks. I'll have to check when I come home, but yeah, it was looking pretty good. Yeah. And it works in my current system. I just have to use a different app on the phone.
Oh. What are you using?
On this one I use the IRL Pro.
Yeah.
And on the iPhone I use mobile.
Mobile. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
I send the footage to my computer at home, so I have to find a replacement. And it looks like that. And there's no chat. It's just an answer on my iPhone.
Oh, you
check
just
chats.
look at that.
So,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah, but the color's nice.
I like the color. Yeah. Better than mine. Vasily, everyone knows Vasily, or most of you know Vasily.
I camped inside the subway until you came closer, and I'm gonna go back in and go home.
Go back in to where?
Subway.
Oh, where is it?
Right here.
Okay, let's go that way. Yeah.
So windy.
Yeah.
And my wireless mic didn't work. I thought it was plugged plug and play.
Ah.
Apparently on the Android it doesn't work like that. And also my gimbal is a little crooked. Nothing works perfectly.
Nope.
We have great quality and that's it. Nothing else works.
I think the audience just likes a somewhat clear video and they're happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even streaming in 4K or anything. I just have 1080p but HDR.
Most people are perfectly happy with 1080p, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're at university. Yeah, I'm 2 hours 13 minutes in. I've been just wandering aimlessly, really. yeah.
I've done a very short stream for my standards today.
How long? What is short for your standards?
It'd be like half an hour.
Oh, that is short. Okay.
It is short, right?
Yeah.
Even you said so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever done a half an hour stream.
But it's a good quality half an hour stream.
I have, but that's only because my phone died or something. One time I came out in like one of the coldest days of the winter, and
I was actually hotspotting from my iPhone to the Pixel during all the stream. So I was combining my hotspot and the Pixel down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Crazy stuff. It works though.
But I think I did a 40-minute stream one time because it was really super cold and my power bank, I didn't have it, and it just killed my phone in like no time, right?
If it's under an hour, I try to make a video.
Yeah.
All right.
So, oh, the subway, right? Oh, you meant the subway. I thought you meant the restaurant. I thought you were chilling in the Subway restaurant. No. I'm out of it right now. Yeah. All right. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Yeah. I was like, where's the Subway around here? Now I get it. Okay. All right. Well, it's good seeing you.
Can I get a picture?
It's a little warm. Yeah, of course.
My phone. I have two phones and I don't know which one I'm pulling out. My hands are freezing. Fair phone in. Yes. I don't know if that works. Oh, alright.
Yeah, cheers. Alright, later. You too. I'm almost done. Alright, later. Subway, the transit one, yeah. Yeah, the wind has really kicked up all of a sudden. Oh, look, here's a zombie phone, payphone. This one doesn't have a phone in it also.
Why am I going to give you my gift?
Retail for lease. Anyone want to open up a restaurant? Yeah, that would have been a better photo, right, Tiana, if we turned around the other way, yeah. Because that's an awesome view looking down towards the tower from there. Whoopsie, oh well. You hear the trains are empty in Toronto. What trains are we talking about here? They're definitely not empty, I can tell you that. The GO trains are packed, the subways are packed. Yeah, not empty.
tree that came out of Rocky Mountain.
Alright, Dundas. We're walking towards the place. What place, you ask? Well, there's a place you may have heard of.
So if we go where? Like $10. Yeah.
The wind is like pushing me along. Hey, it's another t-shirt and shorts person. Was it 6 degrees outside? He's walking pretty fast though. I don't think he's too comfortable out here dressed like that. Like, I run pretty warm, but some people I think run just really hot. I'm looking forward to getting inside my cozy little abode, you know? Looking forward to it. Take one of those pizzas out of my freezer, stick it in the oven. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Hey, donkey balls. Even like some hot chocolate sounds good to me right now, to be honest. Hey, Robert Sprite, I'm doing all right. Is it going to snow? I don't know. It usually doesn't snow this early, other than maybe a little flurry or something, but you never know. It's usually not until later December or January when we get real snow in Toronto, like snow that stays on the ground for more than a day. I kind of want to watch this movie on Netflix, the new Frankenstein movie. Guillermo del Toro did it, and it was made here, right? It was shot in Toronto because he lives here. Some people might be surprised. He lives here part-time anyway. He has a house here. So he shoots lots of movies here since it's convenient for him, I guess, and he likes making movies here. And I think the reviews are pretty good for it. I mean, the story's been told like countless times now, but whatever. The breakdancer guy is still at it over there. Holy jeez. This guy just doesn't take a break, man. Beep, 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 boo. They can get a license, right? You buy a license to busk or to have a little thing set up on the sidewalk. I'm not sure what it costs. I think it's like $60 or something. I'm not sure. For a certain amount of time. Why is this weird sign with this weird name sitting in the middle of Young Dundas Square? What's up with that? Hey, Matt Bross. Still got 330-ish viewers here. 2.5 hours in. Cheers, everyone, once again. Make sure you subscribed and all of that jazz. You know the drill if you haven't already done all that. I think my next stream will be Friday, weather permitting. But tomorrow I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video. Hey, Chris the Pepsi driver. It's going good. How are you? And Priera Carrington, welcome. Alright, I'm gonna go look at my burrito boys over here. I think they have a sign saying where their new temporary location is, because I want to look at that address later to see exactly where they're going to go. It's like 330 something Young Street, I think, is the address. We just walked past the Imperial Pub. We talked about that earlier. $335. Okay, that's where they're moving. $335. I'm gonna have to check that out later to see where the heck that is. I think it's right by the Zanzibar. Dundas Street East. We've gone east of Yonge. Ooh. Hey, Justin Dot. Is Toronto as large as New York City? No, it's not as large as New York City. But it's big. I mean, it's still a really big city. Toronto has, I think, less than half of the population of New York City, depending on how you measure it, right? I think New York City is about 2.5 times bigger in the city limits in terms of population. Hey Morgana, hello. Cat Stevens, hell yeah, how you doing? I enjoy your music. Carlos, welcome to Cold Toronto tonight anyway. November 15th is the last day. Wow. For the Imperial Pub. Yeah, 8.5 million in New York City and 3.1 or 3.2 million in Toronto, according to latest estimates. corner of Gould and Young. That's where that student learning center is. And it's also where that Food of the World thing is. I wonder if they're going to have a spot in there. You know that little spot where all those food vendors are? Maybe it's going to go in there. Because it is a temporary location, they said. So maybe that's where it's going to go until they have a new permanent storefront location. I guess that would be okay for them for a little while. I'll have to check that out, Vivian. Yeah, I bet you that's where it is, in that little food vendor spot that always blasts the copyright music, the Muzak zone. Hey, Jeanette, you made it. You made it, Jeanette. Very close to the end with a $7 super for a hot chocolate. Thank you very much, Jeanette. I mentioned you earlier. We were talking about Galveston, and then I brought up Houston. Another viewer was from Galveston. So yeah, you were mentioned earlier. But thank you very kindly, Jeanette. Cheers for the support for the hot chocolate fund. Much appreciated. Our MD, hello. But yeah, we're just about at the end of the stream because I am at the Metro. Once again, we're at the Metro to end off a stream. We're going to be in Niagara Falls on Monday. It'll probably be relatively calm on a Monday in November, I would bet. I mean, there's sure to still be lots of tourists and that sort of thing, but it'll definitely be a lot quieter. Yeah, you should have no problems, I guess, checking things out without annoying crowds all around you. Hey, Life of Lily, hello. But I'm going to pop inside here after the stream. I just need some juice. I'm all out of juice, so I'm going to get some lemonade or orange juice or something like that. I got pizza at home, I got root beer at home, I got Vector at home. I'm almost all covered, just need some juice. But thank you everyone for joining me tonight on a dark and was damp, kind of dried out, thankfully, but windy, blustery hump day evening. We kind of walked all around. I really enjoyed the part where we walked through the University of Toronto campus. I think that was my favorite part of the walk, even though it was threatening to rain on me. But yeah, lots of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. So cheers to everyone for checking it out tonight. I hope to see you in my next stream in a couple days, so make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell and all that stuff so you don't miss that. And I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video tomorrow evening around 7 or 7:15 p.m. Hope to see you in the live chat for that one. And thanks to the mods, Vivian and Alan K. Thanks for letting me know about important things that needed to be addressed and all that sort of thing as usual. Cheers. And a huge thanks to all those who sent support with the Superchats, Super Stickers, or any PayPal donations. Thank you so much for supporting. It means a lot and it's very much appreciated. And thanks to all the channel members as well. We got a new channel member tonight, maybe more than one. Alright, until next time, I will continue. Alright, night all. I'll see you all in the next stream, Friday, and tomorrow night in the premiere. At least I hope I will. Alright, I'm going to warm up inside the Metro and then head on home. Have a good one, everyone.